Hey y'all, I just had a client come in that I was consulting with. Today was just a haircut, and I'm looking at her hair and I noticed that I see like her texture, her natural texture is wavy, but then it goes straight, right? So she doesn't have any color in her hair. So what does that show me as a stylist? That there's heat damage. So as I'm talking to her and I'm shampooing her hair, I'm bringing that to her attention, like, because she mentioned that she didn't have to use the flat iron as much. So I let her know, like, hey, the reason why is it looks like your hair has heat damage. If you feel like there's, like, you've lost your wave and it's just kind of laying there, it's flat, you have some type of damage, right? So I saw like the light bulb go off in her head, like, oh my gosh, I never thought about that. So I was asking her how she styles her hair, and she told me that she takes the metal grid of her blow dryer and puts it right on her hair. And even if you have the concentrator, like the concentrator, that attachment that goes in the blow dryer that thins out, even if you do that, you don't want to put that directly on your hair because that burns your hair. So she didn't realize that even though you're not doing a chemical treatment, that you could still damage your hair with heat. And even though you're not using the flat iron, which she had stopped using a while ago, even if you're not, even with the blow dryer, even with the concentrator that protects you from that metal grid, your hair could still be damaged from heat. And then obviously she was not using heat protectant as well, but even then the heat protectant can only do so much. So be aware of that. I'm thinking as a hairstylist that I'm being redundant with saying certain things, and then I realized, like, no, like, just people need to know that, because even at one point I did that to my hair. I burnt my hair and I ended up having to chop it off all at once because I didn't want to deal with, like, my hair looking all flat and then curly at the root as it was growing out. So people don't realize that the big difference that you can do for your hair is a heat protectant. Try protective styles, like, instead of having to put heat on it all the time. If your texture is bothering you, or if you not doing something with your hair is bothering you, like, I'll wrap my hair around, I do like the sock curls, or buy the actual that actual band thing, it's like a rod looking thing that you wrap your hair around to create those waves, or braids, or some people do lace wigs, whatever, extensions, just something to not have to put heat on your hair. Because aside from, right, I do color all the time, aside from me protecting hair from the actual color, you can do something as simple as putting too much heat on your hair. And so heat protectant, keeping up with your trimming, and just a good quality shampoo and conditioner makes all the difference, and trying your best to not put as much heat on your hair, because now that client is having to come back. She doesn't want to do a big chop like I had done to my hair once in the past. She's wanting to gradually do it. So when you think about, on average, your hair grows a ½ an inch every month. On average, some people are below, some people are above average. So if you're saying on average ½ an inch every month, she's wanting to maintain her length. We cut it to like her collarbone. She's wanting to maintain the length. So she's coming in about every 8 to 10 weeks. So we're cutting maybe like a little less than ½ an inch. So she's probably getting maybe close to an inch of growth. And then we're trimming that bit. So it's probably going to take her, given the texture of her hair, it's probably going to take her about 2 years to grow that out gradually, or close to it. So instead of doing that, just try your best to protect your hair. And it's the little things that count, or it's big for us hairstylists. You coming in for a trim, shampoo, conditioner, heat protectant, and then color is a whole other situation. But yeah, I hope y'all have a good day, and I hope y'all are protecting your hair. Take care.